Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. Guys, I want to give a warning already to anyone who chooses to watch this video. This video has no lesson. That's a lie. It actually has a lesson to Jollofinas and to future Jollofinas. Yes, it's got a very powerful lesson to Jollofinas and future Jollofinas. Now, I have been crucified by foreigners, my fellow foreign brothers and sisters on this channel for what I say and do. And there's usually a question that South Africans ask on this channel. Why don't foreigners protest in their country? Why do they have such a big mouth here in South Africa? I would like to show you guys why foreigners don't protest in their country. And I'm not just saying Zimbabwe. I'm saying Angola, Congo, Mozambique, Kenya, Senegal, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, all these countries. Why these people, they cry from outside? Let me pause. A man suspected to be a protester was shot and unalived by a police officer during demonstrations in Nairobi Central Business District, June 17.
Hello? Guys! Wow.
And all they're doing is carry the body, scream and cry. Guys, that's it. There will be no consequences. Nobody's going to find who that officer is. There is no court that they will go to. It is done. This is why they don't protest. Their governments don't take nothing from them. They don't take nothing from them. Like Zimbabwe, like Mugabe once told Zimbabwe, you guys are renting here. This is my house. You guys are... Yo guys saw the heading below. The heading below. Guys, I want violence. I want violence from that. Do not date Nigerian men. Do not date Nigerian men. Guys, you see when I say South Africans have these tendencies, I think I'm gonna have to mute this because of the sound. This is a South African girl marrying a Nigerian. They call themselves now South Nigerian. So obviously she's a Jollofina. That's a South Nigerian. South Africa is another culture. And they are throwing money at her, which is a Nigerian culture. We see they do this because these guys are money ritualists. I've proven it on multiple videos. And you see the money ritualists do the very same thing and they've been exposed for this type of acts. So baby girl obviously is marrying into a Nigerian family. Guys, even in my culture in Angola, this is done. It's just a way to bless their weddings and everything. There's nothing to do with money ritual. But everything with them, it's about money. But I don't want to be the one that tells you not to date Nigerian men. I don't want to be the one that does it.
Never date a Nigerian man. I think I have to shout this. Never date a Nigerian man. Yes, especially those ones who come from their country undocumented. Run for your dear life. These are demons, right? Oh my God. I am responsible for what I say. I am not responsible for how you feel about what I say. So if you're dating one, you're still married to one, or you're a Nigerian man and you want to attack me through this video, why should you be attacking me if it has nothing to do with you? But sis, I have a story for you. Oh my God, mind blowing. But I'm telling you, never date a Nigerian man. These guys would drive you crazy. They would drain you mentally, emotionally, financially. Yes, I'm not bitter, but I'm just telling the truth because this needs to be screamed out loud. You want to check online? Just type right now. Why is the US actually refusing DV lottery to their Nigerians? Because of they are blacklisted because of what they do.
Nigerian men are gonna come in the comments and attack me. But am I the one who said it? Am I the one who said it? Mina just titled my thing, don't date Nigerian, but she's the one who said it. And she's a Nigerian herself. Oh, but Uncle P, so you're gonna tell the whole country, the whole of South Africa not to date Nigerian men because of one woman?
The tea I'm gonna give you on Nigerian men is that they're pissed. They're fucking pissed. But if you want to be happy with a Nigerian guy, you have to be an evil woman.
If you want to be happy with a Nigerian guy, you have to be an evil woman. Now imagine you who wants to date a woman who dated a Nigerian man. We are getting there. Hold on.
You have to be evil. Moving on. Nigerian men are really good. They have the basis when it comes to hard work and money. It's not always guaranteed, but at least they have a higher percentage than Black American men when it comes to that work ethic, like education and work ethic. They don't play about that. I'll give you that. Now, a lot of them are DL. A lot of Nigerian men are DL, but it's really hard to know because they do such a good job of portraying straight, and they get money, and they'll give you everything you want. They'll give you money. They'll give you that so that you don't have to, overly think. They know how to make you get comfortable so they can do their dirt behind closed doors. If you're a young girl from 18 to 25, if a Nigerian rich man comes, please use him, collect him, get you a Birkin, get you a couple different shit. You feel me? I'm not here to lie to y'all. I'll play with you. Nigerian men are great come-ups. They're really good come-ups. They're who you use to build your worldly status quo. Do not trust them. Do not believe anything they tell you. Like when they're speaking, and that's for every man, but for a Nigerian guy, when they're talking to you, let it be like white noise. Like, yeah. Focus on what you want. Don't fall in love with them. If you fall in love with a Nigerian man, you're stupid. You're stupid.
If you fall in love with a Nigerian... Oh, Sissy said a lot. Plenty, guys. Me, I'm a public announcer. I am responsible for over 6,000 subscribers, guys. We have reached the 6,000 milestone. We've even surpassed it. Let's give ourselves a hand of applause. Welcome to Uncle Peace Podcast. To all the haters and the lovers that still click on the subscribe button. Welcome. Guys, this channel is not healthy for your heart. If you're an illegal immigrant, if you're full of shit foreigner, this channel is not good for your heart. I'm just telling you. Bona, what is happening now? Bona, what I'm here doing.
Forget the gym, forget dieting. If you want to lose weight, get with a Nigerian man. I beg. Hey, oh God. They go add stress to your life. You will never know peace again. Everybody be like, oh, I want me a Nigerian man. I want me a Nigerian man. You like stress. You like problems. You will never eat again. Your mouth will be close like this because you will be putting stress in your life. They are so toxic. Toxicity king. You'll be living in a toxic waste dump if you are dating a Nigerian man. They are fine. Don't get me wrong. They be fine. They be delectably fine. But baby, they will add stress to your life. You will never know peace again. You'll be going through emotions. Hey, why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling? Because you're with a Nigerian man. They're never gonna give you peace, baby. You can like them for the aesthetic, but baby, to be with them, you will lose weight because you'll be stressed. The fuck you thought this was?
Yeah, guys, you know what, I can do this the whole day. I can do this the whole day. But like I said, you guys are gonna come here and still complain. But Uncle P, guys. Even Mulungus, they are warning you all.
Dating a Nigerian man, girl, buckle up, because you're not just dating a man, you're entering a full-blown psychological experiment. They don't lie, nah, they perform. This man will look you dead in your soul, hands on Bible, and say, I never felt this way before. Meanwhile, 3 other girls are getting the exact same sermon. Copy, paste, send. You think you got a husband? Baby. You just joined his cast of private telenovela. He's got a baby in London or more, 1 in Lagos, 2 in Houston, and somehow you still believe you're the only one. And don't even try to catch him lying. You could show him a screenshot a voice note, a CCTV recording, this man will still say, "That's not me, that's my cousin. We look alike." And the worst part, they're so good at pretending they love you. Gifts, voice notes, 45 calls a day. They will gaslight you, ghost you, and then pop up like you're the one who stopped communicating, knowing damn well that he's the one who disappeared for 2 months. But here's the kicker. They will break your confidence strategically. They will hype you up like you're the most beautiful woman alive. And before you know it, you're doubting yourself. You're shrinking, you're spiraling, but still hoping for that one voice note where he calls you my sunshine. And if you confront him, nah, now you are the crazy one. You're too emotional, you overthink too much. Sis, he will gaslight you until you start apologizing for reacting to his betrayal. But you will never forget the way he made you feel. In the beginning, of course. That's the trap. He gives you heaven for 2 weeks and then it's hell with Wi-Fi and good morning baby texts. Dating a Nigerian man? You might survive, but you will never, ever be the...
That's the trap. You'll never forget the way he made you feel in the beginning, of course. Guys, listen, this is the reason why you see now dating a South African woman is very difficult. Very, very difficult. There's a question that people really ask, why do South African men not date Nigerian women? You know what? I'm not gonna answer. I'm gonna let South African men answer in the comments themselves because me now I know. But guys, look, they cause so much damage to you. Look at this poor Mulungu, how she's confessing all these things. But let's listen to her to finish talk. I loved hearing her talk.
And then it's hell with Wi-Fi and good morning baby texts. Dating a Nigerian man? You might survive, but you will never, ever be the same. Don't say I didn't warn you. See you in the next one.
And I always say it. I remember I met a girl, beautiful, amazing woman, beautiful personality. And we were talking, and the talking stage was amazing. And then she came across my content. She's like, but I've got a child with a Nigerian man. And I say to her, it doesn't concern me. But for me, I was more curious to see if this was really true, what this Mulungu is saying is true. And I realized that it's true. Even sexually, they are damaged. Like, I don't know what these men do to them sexually, but they damage these women. Even sexually, they are damaged. They need you to do things to them that is inhuman in order for them to feel aroused. Like madness. But I don't want to say too much. Like I said, me now, I bring receipts and I let their own people speak. Yesterday, your sister is crying after you warned her not to date Nigerian men. Right, Ziakala. You remember the South African girl who Nigerian men left her with 4 children? Guys, it always ends in tears. I know we want so badly to look for the goodness in people. But guys, after 10 rotten potatoes, you must understand that that bag of potatoes is rotten. After you pick 6 onions out of that bag, they are rotten. That bag is rotten. Our problem is, or rather yet, South Africa's problem is, they keep picking rotten potatoes. And they keep hoping that there's a good potato underneath there. Not knowing that those rotten ones are staining them. Some of them may have funguses. It might make them sick. It might cause them to get the itch. Culture contamination. And before you know it, now you judge South African men the same way you look at foreign men, not knowing that South African men are completely different. Once you ngena la and you puma, once you try to ngena back, you're a different person. You are no longer the same creature that this land created. Being a Jolofina is not a small feat. Jollofinas are going through the most. They are seeing spiritual things, baba. And you know what's the funny thing? These men warn these Jollofinas before they even do it. They warn them prior. Evidence.
You had to be with a Nigerian man.
I do.
Are you strong enough to handle me?
Why should I be strong enough? Why do I need strength? Aibo, do you want to kill me? Why do I need to be having strength?
I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to, do you have the energy to handle me? That's what I'm saying.
Of course I do. But you can't be making me laugh all the time, then, Aibo.
Okay, I will.
We need to start being serious.
Am I not serious?
They didn't even make a joke. She's like, guys, the desperation for this soft life is what is leading to this massive. But the guy is telling her the truth. Do you have the energy, the stamina? And they're not talking about just physical energy, because everything people think is sexual. What about the spiritual one? What is sucking out of you? People don't think about that. Guys, I've given you this video. I'm not the one who's telling you not to date Nigerian men. The evidence is there. They are there. On the next episode, I'm going to show South African women what exactly they say about you guys and what they think about you guys. And then you guys decide if being a Jollofina is worth it. I'm your boy Uncle P. Don't be a Jollofina.
Hello to some Nigerian men. My name it's your girl Silly. My name. All I want to say to you is that I wish that one day when you're saying you're wanting to go back to your own people to now date them, your own girls, after you have done not dating as well, you go back to your girls and you want to date them, and then she hits you with such a big heartbreak that you get an immediate stroke. When you get a stroke, they quickly rush you to the hospital, but when they get to the hospital, before they treat you, they say, who is he? They say, then you try to introduce yourself, then they immediately hear the accent, then they say, where are his papers? Then when they try to search for your papers, you don't have papers. Then they say, no, we immediately have to deport him. Then when they take you back to Nigeria, when they admit you there, your ward gets hit by a solar storm. Then there's no internet. When the doctor's trying to go out to search for the internet, he gets hit by the truck, and then then they blame you. Then you're like, why me? But it's just bad luck. Because you have treated me and my sisters not fine. So, and then when they realize, the whole Nigeria realizes that, no, this one has bad, like, they try to say, okay, at least let's take him to where maybe they can accept him, which is the UK. When you get to the UK, Queen Elizabeth, she closes the doors for you, and you can imagine now she's a ghost, so the doors are going to be closed in such a power. And then when when you're trying to knock at the gates of UK, they shut you out. Now you're in the middle of nowhere, and you regret everything. Your life flashes before your eyes, and every girl, Tato, Sbongi, Leslindo, Gutli said, Palis, all the girls that you found in SA, Lebu, they come back in your mind. So if you don't want this to happen to you, please treat us, me and my sisters, even better for this year. Thank you.